It is great to see each and one of your faces. Thank you so much for coming so last minute. It's really great to be surrounded by community and by advocates. My name is Priscilla De La Cruz. I am the president of the Environment Council of Rhode Island. I am also the Senior Director of Government Affairs for the Audubon Society of Rhode Island. So the Environment Council of Rhode Island is a coalition, an umbrella coalition for about 60 environmental nonprofits in the state, as well as many more individuals. And together we represent well over 56,000 Rhode Islanders. And as you know, I'm sorry, I'm not. I just got over COVID, but yeah. So I will keep projecting, but thank you. This helps with projection maybe. So we're all here today because we stand together to express strong opposition to House Bill 8089. And we stand with communities and with partners that are saying no more, enough is enough. We don't want to continue reacting to these proposals to continue accumulating carbon pollution in communities that are most impacted. Of course, most of you have heard the good news that House leadership has heard us. They heard our noise. And we thank House leadership for that, and we appreciate the legislators that are here with community today. We appreciate you all, and we're here to also say, not this year, not next year, not any year do we want this type of situation. These type of proposals, they threaten public health. They threaten our lives in the ocean state. Well, there are a vast number of other climate and justice policies that need our attention. These issues are sucking up time and resources when community and advocates have to be on the reactive. So today, we were heard. Next year, we will be back here if such proposals are in front of the General Assembly. But we're hoping that this has sent the right message that we don't want this in any community, nor do we want this in Rhode Island. As you all know, Rhode Island passed landmark climate legislation last year with the Act on Climate. And before the General Assembly, there are a number of policies on the table to address environmental justice, racial inequities. So we need to focus on those type of policies. We need to focus on what is it going to take to address the climate crisis in Rhode Island, and what is it going to take to reverse inequities and address environmental justice. So we don't have time to continue being on the reactive for policies that threaten our livelihoods and our lives. And before you hear from an inspiring round of speakers, I want to give a special thank and shout out to Monica Huertas. Monica is the Executive Director Port Authority, who joined with ACRI to co-organize this rally in less than 72 hours. But I'm not only giving a shout out to Monica and the People's Port Authority for that, but because they tirelessly are standing up for the Southside community, and they're pushing back on toxic and polluting expansions in the Port of Providence. They're doing this work day in and day out. And I also want to give a shout out to the Racial Environmental Justice Committee in Providence, the REJC, and I see some members here. This is a group we're incredibly grateful to this group because they are really centering BIPOC voices and frontline communities to address inequities and address the climate crisis. This is a model for our state and our model for our nation. So we have a lot to learn from them. And we're here to stand as partners.